Suns. They know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Heat, Suns, up next. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's 8. In at the 5. Now, here's Lowry. That's tipped. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arvin, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Paul's shot is off. And here's Miami. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, Booker, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Outer dishes to Paul. Misses the 3. And it's Miami's ball. Bounce pass, Robinson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Paul looking around. A 3-ball. Paul can't get that one to fall. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Butler. Here's Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson kicks to Butler. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Booker with it. Robinson picks him up. Bridges for 3. On the wing, Bridges. Booker with no one around hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Lowry against Paul. Robinson passes to Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. Miami no good on that time either. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Bridges kicks to Paul. Outside Crowder. Back to Booker. 4 on the clock. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. Passes to Butler. Outside for Robinson. Takes a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so it's Paul with it. Bringing it up for Phoenix.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. The Suns trailing. Paul outside. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Bridges passes to Booker. It's good. This game is all even. Booker's got 5 now.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
The shot's good. That's 7 points for Bam Adebayo.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Paul can't get it to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bridges attacking. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Robinson with it. Bridges covering. Butler, no good. The Suns shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Bridges passes to Crowder. You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. Here's Tucker. Butler from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score still close. It's
all right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on
and regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 5. Booker right side. Butler with the steal. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Pulls up. Now the pass to Adebayo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Robinson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Paul against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Tucker. Here's Adebayo.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
They grab their own miss. On the wing, Bridges to end the cold streak. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Lowry can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Paul kicks to Booker. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 8. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. And we talk about basketball IQ, and certainly when we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll. how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys. Now, the reliability in the catch-and-shoot game is important. The floor is spaced. You've got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, give me the ball.
The drive by Paul, and the wide-open shot from Crowder, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Up top, Tucker. It's tipped. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Robinson, got a piece of it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
The kick out to Crowder. Back to Booker. From deep. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And stolen by Booker. And stolen by Butler. 3-on-3. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Paul with the ball. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assist from
Paul's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Tucker the pass to Butler. Back to Tucker. Launches a three. Rebound by the Suns. Booker looking around. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Robinson dishes to Tucker. 1 second left. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Miami Heat.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
10.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. Up to the right wing. Here's Nader. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Strus. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And he sinks the second.
He will have 3 free.
And he makes all 3.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And stolen by Dedmon. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Launches the 3. And it's Strus missing. Suns trail by 14. Here's Shamet. Banked in off the glass. Shamet's got his first points of the game.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Hero. And he stays with it. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
Suns trail by 12. On the wing, Johnson. McGee inside. Edmonds there. And it's McGee slamming it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Hero, the bounce pass. Here's Dedmon. Out to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. There's the drive. Payne gets a wide open look. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. The Heat leading by 10. Pass to Dedmon. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Phoenix on defense. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Strus. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Suns trail by 10. Here's Nader. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Morris outside. It's deflected. Right wing. They need this one. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Shamet on the wing. Out to Payne. Kicks to McGee. On the wing, Johnson. Traps in the tray.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Strus. Now Hero.
Phoenix foul. Landry
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs. A huge reason Miami reached the finals.
No coverage that time. Payne's got his first points of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. From about 19 feet. Hero on the wing. Shoots over Shamet. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Inside. Pass to Strus. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Strus has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
And so it's Miami in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
It's the fourth quarter crowd. Time to get up and make some noise.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. So with Paul on the bench. Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. You've got Payne. JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader in at the small forward position. Payne can't hit. Miami leading by 9. Shamet with the steal. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
First team foul.
Suns on defense. Now Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Ball outside. The dish now to Booker. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. And the pass to Tucker. He kicks it to Robinson. Puts it up. Crowder pulls it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And stolen by Butler. And it's the Heat on the break. Lowry inside the line. Cans the shot from the wing. And it's a 12-point Miami lead.
Well, there is never hesitation with Kyle Lowry on the catch. This guy understands he's got the right instincts and the right mechanics. No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Butler finds Adebayo. Outside Lowry. There's the three. Over to the left wing. Pass to Robinson. Paul with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Back to Robinson. Adebayo against Ayton. Pass to Tucker. No good off the front iron.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Kicks it out to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. For the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the definition of the quote sharpshooter. Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Suns.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now it's just a 4-point Heat lead. Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Kicks to Tucker. This is it to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Dishes it to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. Offensive rebound. Adebayo on the follow.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
The kick out to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Bridges left side. Booker with it. Kicks it out to Paul. Crowder the pass to Paul. No good. That would have tied it. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
There's the pass to Lowry. That's the three fly. The Heat rebound.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
For three, Booker buries the triple. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Lowry has the open look. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at point guard. Oh, Ayton in position. It's not going to go for him.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
With 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Butler. Shoots over Bridges from the right block. The shot is good. Butler's got the first basket here in overtime for the Heat.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
Ball against Lowry. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Paul. Great touch on the 16-footer. Paul's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defense should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
On the wing, Booker to take the lead. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Tucker finds Lowry. To the middle. Outside for Robinson. Butler attacking. Pass to Adebayo. Bucket is good. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Booker outside. Off target with his 3.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
In the corner, it's Robinson. To Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry looking around. Robinson against Booker. Clock at 6. Outside Lowry. Here's Tucker.
What you like about Jake Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And it's Capella with the jam.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Young against Lowry. Outside Tucker. This one for 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Reddish. Collins outside. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Robinson in the post. Bogdanovich on him. And Tucker gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Young. And he drives in. Pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Lowry outside. Butler with the ball. Lowry right side. And here's Adebayo. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo from outside the arc. Lowry, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, EA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. 4-3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter. Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Collins passes to Young. Collins with a screen on Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Back to Tucker. Launches a 3. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Outside Young. Up top Collins. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Over Tucker. Collins, no good.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Out to Lowry. Launches it, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
And Young, here we go. Down low. Here's Capella, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Right side, Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Free throw is good from Collins.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
Lowry against Young. Here's Robinson. Here's Lowry. Outside Tucker. Pass to Adebayo.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
At the line for Atlanta.
That free throw no good.
I count 2 shots.
Good on the second one. 12 seconds left in the opening quarter. Lowry outside. Now Robinson, defended by Bogdanovich. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Young on the attack. Basket's good. Young's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Takes it inside. Pass to Butler. And again, Miami with a triple.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Collins finds Young. Kicks it out to Collins. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Collins has got 10.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Robinson passes to Butler. Going inside. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Goes up on the wing. And Tucker pulls it down. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Pass to Collins from downtown. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Capella against Butler. Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And Young, here we go. For 3, Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
To the middle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Denied by Adebayo.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Young. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier. Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Collins outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reddish. Kicks it out to Collins. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Collins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. The 3 is up. And it's Lowry penetrating. And there it is for him. Lowry's got 5 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Young with it. Driving in. Here's Reddish. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
Shot selection still needs a little work, but Cam Reddish has excellent range on the jumper.
It's Lowry with a drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Outside Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
John Collins has been... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Lou Williams out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Hunter in at the power forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Huerter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Huerter off the catch.
Lowry against Wright. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Lowry's got 9.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Wright. And a two-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Huerter. Robinson with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires the 3. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Pass to Jang. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Oladipo against Wright. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Wright drives it, and he gets it to go. Wright's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in. You got to appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Wright outside. Count it. Wright's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Up top, Hero. Williams defending. And again, the Heat missing. For Atlanta, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Outside Herter. Back to Jang. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Wright drives it. Pass to Jang. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Driving to the basket, right wing. Hero outside. Here's Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. And no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Jang. Back to Wright. Williams from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Wright against Oladipo with the drive. Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Hero outside. There's the drive. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
Wright attacking. Pass to Jang. Here's Hunter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Victor Oladipo. Free throw good. Hunter. A line change here for Miami.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
For 3, Lowry. All alone. Jang pulls it in.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And the shot goes in. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for the Heat. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And it's Lowry penetrating. That one doesn't drop. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Robinson passes to Lowry. That three's off the mark.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Fast break. Here we go. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Young against Robinson. Outside Herter. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Adebayo.
Love the attitude of Butler, just taking to the defense head on and nailing the shot despite the whack.
Outside Young. And there's the drive. Pass to Reddish. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Herter. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Young. That shot off. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Lowry. From deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
The poise of Bogdanovich allows him to play the role of facilitator. He's very cagey with the ball in his hands.
And here's Lowry from the arc. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Up top, Capella. Robinson defending. Here's Reddish. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Outside Tucker. Adebayo finds Lowry. Outside Tucker. Adebayo, a screen on Collins. Here's Tucker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Atlanta's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Reddish misses. Not a lot of time left for the Heat in this one. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's Lowry from the arc. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And Collins with the slam.
It's been John Collins' night, taking his productivity into overdrive.
And here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for John Collins.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Young can't hit. And it's Miami's ball. They trail by 9, Fires the three. Not going to go that time. Now Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A clean win, and one where they...
Greg, center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Now Collins, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Booker. The drive by Paul. Kicks it to Ayton. Releases. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Capella, high post. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Crowder. Atlanta with the rebound. 3 on 3. Here's Reddish. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And here is Paul, following the 3-pointer by Trae Young. And they get it. And it's Paul missing. Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Paul, and Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Takes a step back.
2 minutes.
That's a 2 from Paul.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Right side, Collins. Here's Capella. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Suns trail by 8. Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul for 3. Reddish grabs the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. And the dunk by Booker.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And here's Young. Bogdanovich looking around. And stolen by Ayton. Ball is knocked loose. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Bridges misses. The Hawks leading by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. With 1 on the clock. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Atlanta up 4. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of this.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. No good from Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
It's Young on the wing, lock at 6, driving the lane. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got 7 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Young looking around. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Paul outside. Booker outside. Back to Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Crowder finds Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. Suns keep it alive. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Reddish. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for 1 season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Here's Bogdanovich. What a jam!
Wow, man, loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
2 minutes remaining in the
Well,
first.
Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
By Paul, nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seemed to be slacking off a little bit.
Ball against Young. He kicks to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Suns trail by 8. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Here's Young. He has 5. Now here's Reddish. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
With the step back, Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. Paul finds Ayton. Throws it up high. Shot clock at 3. There's the triple. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Steps back. Booker the pass to Bridges. Let's go. No good from Booker. Over in the corner, Reddish. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reddish has got 7 now in this quarter.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
And so it's it. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
27.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Booker inside. And it's Ayton missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 7-point differential. No good from Booker. Poke loose. Crowder with the steal. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Down low. Here's Capella. And that one is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
The pass to Booker. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. In the corner, Crowder with it. 5 on the clock. No good from Booker.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The 3.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game. That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Ball for three. Bridges finds Booker. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. For three, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
With the step back. Booker outside to end the run. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ball for three. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Kicks it out to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella sends a screen for Young. Hands it from downtown. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Ball passes to Booker. 50 seconds left in the third. Phoenix no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 14. Ball can't get it to go.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Well, Phoenix shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
A three. It's good from long range. Wright's got himself on the board with 3 there.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Williams. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Hunter in at the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The shot by Williams, no good. Suns trail by 12. Shaman with it, now guarded by Gallinari. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Kicks it out to Johnson. And stolen by Jang. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Up top, Jang. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Jang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Atlanta?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Wright looking around. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. High post. Hits the front of the rim and out. Suns trail by 15. Here's Payne. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Here's Shamet. Driving to the basket. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Pass to Nader. Jacks up a 3.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And that one is good.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Right outside. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Off target from three-point range. Payne with it. Now right defender. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Payne dishes to McGee. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Right outside. Passes it to Hunter. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Kicks it to right. Lets it go with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jang the pass to right. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Johnson outside. Feeds it to McGee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Nader buries it from three-point range. Nader's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Hawks leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Atlanta.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Clint Capella.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Hunter kicks to right. 6 to shoot. Stolen by McGee. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Nader. And he dunks it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition. And that helps get the rhythm going.
First team foul.
Right with it. So the Hawks take the win. They seem to... David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the point. Puts up a 3. Ayton passes to Booker. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break for 3. Booker knocks down the long J.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Outside Robinson. Off target from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Heat ball.
Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Lowry. Out left to the wing. Adebayo from long range. Robinson passes to Butler. No good on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to Ayton. Ball drives in, and he makes it on the layup.
Man, Chris Paul's ability with traffic, with bodies around him to keep his focus and score it, that is special.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Paul against Lowry. Booker, the pass to Paul. Beyond the arc. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 6.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Lowry against Paul. Adebayo with it. Ooh, Ayton with the block. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Takes the 3. Paul with a steal. Out on his own on the break. And here's Crowder from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Lowry with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Here's Lowry. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Tucker. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, Booker and a little bit of cat and mouse. Smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Right side, Robinson. Adebayo, a screen on Booker. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Paul. Here he goes. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 14 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Back to Adebayo. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3, Booker. Unable to get that one. Miami trailing. To the inside, Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Boy, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple. He's got 17.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're...
And so it's Phoenix earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And let's take a look at Miami. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. McGee, a screen on Robinson. On the wing, Crowder. The 3.
This is where Tucker really makes his impact. Tough, hard-nosed, physical defender. Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Booker, the pass to McGee. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries. And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Here's Paul. Pass to McGee. Out to Bridges. Inside. Stolen by Lowry. Tucker with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Shoots from 12. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Paul drives in. And here's Crowder from the arc. The shot comes out. And the Heat going the other way now. To the paint. Here's Butler. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And stolen by Adebayo. Down low. And it's Butler with the jam.
So the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Paul.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Lets it go from deep. The Suns clear it. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Back to Bridges. Outside Paul. On the take. Pass to McGee. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Lowry. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Booker. Paul passes to Booker. From deep. And Tucker pulls it down. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Butler from deep three-point range. The Heat rebound. For 3, Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And finally, they hit one. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
For 3. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Robinson. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now Paul. Crowder outside. Inside. Here's McGee. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Suns lead by 9. Here's Robinson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The clock runs. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
That's his first.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's McGee in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. There's the 3. The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Suns leading. Booker with it. Guarded now by Morris. From behind the arc. Paul, shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution for your Suns.
And Phoenix has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Back to Dedmon. Pass to Strus. And here's Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Second shot opportunity. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Nader. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. To the paint. Oladipo, shot's good. Oladipo's gotten his second bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Ayton finds Payne. Here's Nader. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Payne. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Dedmon. the Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Hero outside. Here's Strus. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the Heat misses. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Ball drives in. For 3, Booker. Rebound by the Heat. Hero for 3. And he can't get that one. And the Suns shooting around 35% for the game. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Stolen by Hero. Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. The 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched the glass. So Miami ends up going with a new group. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Paul. Now Ayton. Back to Paul. Shoots over Robinson. 5 to shoot. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 26 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Lowry outside. Down low. Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. And Miami will go the other way with it. Robinson on the wing. And it's Butler with the jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Butler against Crowder. Out to Bridges. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
All right, this is coming out of the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
For 3, Bridges. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And here's Butler outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Crowder finds Ayton. Outside for Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Now Ayton. Back to Crowder. The 3. Booker for three. That shot is off. And the Heat going the other way now. In transition, here they come. Fires the three. Miami, no good that time either. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Right side, Butler. This one for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Three-pointer, Bridges. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Second team foul.
The Heat have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Paul with a steal.
His 4th giveaway tonight. Just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
And here's Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Paul. Over Adebayo. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Lowry against Paul. To the left side wing. Tucker, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
That one falls.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson. From outside the arc. He can't hit that time.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Booker can't get it to go.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Tucker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Paul. Off the mark there with a 3. And the Heat shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Paul with it. Ayton, the screen on Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Paul. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. Goes back up. Got a hand on it.
Kyle Lowry does so many things well on the basketball floor, but always the foundation of his game is that tenacity defensively.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker can't get it to go.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Robinson against Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Oh, got a piece of it. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Capella. Back to Young. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Robinson finds Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler goes in. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins is running. Stolen by Tucker. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. Lowry against Young. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Going inside. It's the crossover. And the layup good by Collins. Collins has got the opening field goal of the game for the Hawks.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
Right side Lowry. Deep 2 from Robinson. And the rejection by Collins. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. 3 on the clock. Robinson with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Now, here's Reddish. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Lowry against Young. Robinson on the wing. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Butler. Driving in. It's stolen by Capella.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Bogdanovich wide open. And that one goes long.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Robinson, that's good.
And when he breaks out of the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Young. The Heat getting the bucket. Driving inside. Out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3 points.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Lowry looking around. Robinson for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 5. Young finds Bogdanovich to the left wing. Here's Capella, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
He hits the second from the line. And here are the Heat now. Outside Lowry. The pass to Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Off on the layup.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And the Hawks with possession here. Young outside, passes it to Reddish. Outside Collins. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Sinks the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Heat trail by 9. Robinson on the wing. To the middle. Here's Adebayo.
You see how agile Adebayo is. Excellent at slashing after setting the screen.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Heat.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
It's good.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Young outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Young looking around. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And we reached the end of the first quarter.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here's Lowry. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Adebayo with the ball. Outside for Robinson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Capella. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Robinson.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Here's Young from the arc. And no good. And Miami the other way now. Robinson passes to Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second
Such a great all-around player,
team foul.
Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role. Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Young drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Young's got his first basket of the night.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Robinson against Collins, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. The feed to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself. Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Lowry against Young. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Here he goes. And the rejection by Collins.
And another miss.
Ooh.
He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Young kicks to Capella. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The Heat trail by 5. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
And Young, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Lowry from outside. Atlanta with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Bogdanovich. Missed inside. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Butler passes to Tucker. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lowry finds Butler. And Tucker has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Heat moving the ball around. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. The kick out to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Capella.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Takes a step back. Bogdanovich against Robinson. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, here's Lowry. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They get it back.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And Butler sends it back.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
Good. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Young from the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Clock runs up.
Miami Heat.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after it.
The Hawks, 27.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Clint Capella has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Williams. Hunter's out there with Chang. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. Bruce. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Wright, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Count it.
In terms of set plays, this is where Dedmon shines, rolling hard off the screen.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Williams kicks to Hunter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edmond passes to Morris. And the rejection by Chang. And he recovers it. Morris with the bucket. Atlanta leading by 5. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. In the corner is Hunter. to Wright. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Wright's got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Hero with it, working on Williams. Dedmon finds Hero. And the rejection by Jang. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hero with it, guarded by Hunter. A 3 from Morris. Buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got 5.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Wright dishes to Williams. Pass to Herter. Five on the clock. Back to Jang. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Heat trail by 4. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Wright looking around. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. That's good from Williams on the assist by Hunter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
He'd have gone 4 or 6 from the field since the start of the third. Oladipo against Hunter. Here's Morris. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Oladipo against Wright. He dishes it to Jang. Right inside. And Hunter, here we go. That one falls. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Atlanta leading by 6. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And Wright, here we go. And Wright throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Now here's Jang. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Wright.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Dedmon misses the baby hook. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the
fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter. Get out of your seat. Let's hear it.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 8-point game. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Young up top. Kicks it to Capella. Over in the corner, Reddish. Capella with a screen on Butler. Clock at 4 and stolen by Butler. Robinson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Young passes to Capella. Can't hit that one, and it's Miami the other way. Here's Butler. Oh, that's blocked. Now, here's Collins. To the wing on the left. And Collins gets double teamed. Capella kicks to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Butler with the steal. Lowry passes to Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Reddish. And there's the drive. And Reddish with the slam.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Tucker. He kicks to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A shot by Reddish, no good.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Butler kicks to Lowry. And it's Adebayo in the corner. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Lobbed up there for Collins. The shot that time, not on target. It's stolen by Reddish. The open shot by Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
When you're thinking about the next play, rather than being in the moment, these kinds of mistakes happen.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. He lobs it up. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Lowry with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. Left side Lowry. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
1:05 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Bogdanovich looking around. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hawks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Clint Capella.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Young. Heat knocking down the tray. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Butler finds Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Off on that one.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
players watching, Brett, when you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Crowder. Paul passes to Ayton. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Shoots over Collins. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Young, the pass to Capella. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time. And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Booker, that's short off the rim. And here are the Hawks now. Left side, Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides and playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
And a slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. Hey, rejected by Capella.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
And it's Paul off the drive. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Collins with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Give him 8.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Booker. To end the run. Capella with a rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Paul for 3. On target from range.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going from there.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella with it. And it's Capella with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, They might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Herder nails it from 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 14. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Collins with the rebound.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. For 3, Booker drills it from deep.
Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
It could go. That one no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Phoenix is shooting only 23% so far.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Booker can't get it to go.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Crowder. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Good on the shot. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender. He's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Capella. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Capella's got 8 points.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Knocks it down from distance.
It's so good off the bounce on that smooth release, establishing that rhythm. That is a good-looking Jake.
Young against Paul. Outside Herder. Collins passes to Young. Outside Herder. 5 on the clock. Pass to Capella. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Booker. Offline with a 3.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Fader on the way. Paul shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. The pull-up. And that's good for 2. Bridges has got his second basket.
Provide some D. It'll lead the points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. Into the lane. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, B.A.
Now here's Herder. Back to Young. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Suns trailing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Ayton. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. And Crowder with the jam.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. For three, Booker nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Collins. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Chris Paul. And that's his first personal foul.
Stolen by Young.
Come on, get Clint.
To the inside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Launches it. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
It's Booker on the wing. It's Booker on the wing. Fades away. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Thanks very much, Allie.
23.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Herder and Collins, they're the forwards. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here's Young, following the score by Phoenix. To the right side, three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Young's got 7 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Paul against Collins. Paul into the lane. Outside for Booker. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Capella. 5 to shoot. Capella, screen on Ayton. Young, the pass to Capella. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Wright against Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Misses the 3. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Here's Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Paul against Wright. Paul passes to Bridges. Tipped away. There's the double with Wright. Paul for 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 12.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Gallinari. Pass to Chang. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. For three, Booker. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Ball against Wright. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Defensive foul. DeAndre Ayton.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Booker. The 3 ball. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. And Reddish, here we go. Crowder grabs the miss.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Back to Bridges. Outside Paul. From 13. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Reddish. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Right outside. Here's Jang. He's covered by Ayton. Outside for Gallinari. Up and over Crowder. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got his first basket. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Now here's Wright. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Gallinari's shot is off. Up top, Booker. Williams defending. The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Over Gallinari. Tries it from the block. Ayton, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Back to Jang. Pass to Wright. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Hawks lead by 9. There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming under the door. Come on, get loud.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Booker with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Williams into the lane. Outside for Gallinari. He buries it from 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Ball passes to Ayton. Here's Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Pass to Jang. Now here's Williams. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Jang. Gallinari for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges on the attack. Puts up a three. Atlanta with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Williams on the wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Jang gets the bucket. Jang's got his first points of the night.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Back to right. Here's Jang. Williams on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Booker goes in. Ayton in the high post. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Reddish. Off target with the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Here's Booker. Tries again. And Ayton gets it to go.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
Pass to Reddish. Paul with a steal. They've got numbers. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Back to Jay. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jang's got 4 points now in the quarter. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots. There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Booker fires from way outside. Crowder outside. Booker against Williams. Booker can't get it to go.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pass to Jang. Right outside. And he lays it up and in.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Right against Paul. Right outside. Williams from long range. The long distance three is buried.
Well, during his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of